Friday fun. So it is, okay, oh, duh, I know what day it is. It is Friday, April 1, 2022. So that will pertain to my classes and any information from Stampin' Up. But this technique, you can use this anytime you find this video. So definitely feel free to fast forward if you are finding this much later than April 1st, 2022. Okay, there you go. My stool is crooked. So anyway, happy April. So there is a lot to watch from me for April, just to let you know, because it's my birthday month and I like to celebrate it, and I like to celebrate it big. So I'm not going to share all of it today because I got to work out a few more details. So if you're on my email list, look for an email coming Sunday night. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to just start getting crafty. So if you should happen to stumble upon this video right now and you are here live with me, give me the like, give me love, let me know that you're here. I should be able to see your comments. If you see it on the replay, no worries, you can let me know that. And I welcome comments on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, so let me press some buttons. Okay, oops. All right, press that button. Hey Marilyn, welcome. Okay, so I'm here. All right, so you gotta ignore the poor little sad looking piece of paper, but this is as far as I got on making sure to tell you about things. Okay, April's Just Cards, that's this packet. April's Just Cards, it is available to go, and I have a small in-person class limited to 6, so there's only a couple spaces if you live in the Frederick area. We will make, in general, you make 2. So like we'll make 2 of this card. It won't come stamped. So you can make it say happy birthday. You can make it say happy Easter. You can make it say thinking of you, whatever you like. So I did it for Mother's Day, but you'll get 2 of those. You'll get 2 of this. And it's funny, this is kind of similar to what I'm going to teach you, but I'm going to teach you something a little bit different. I saw a slightly more different idea. And then this set, and your colors might vary, but I thought it'd be fun for Hello Baby, or you could do a wedding card, a graduation card, anything. So you'll probably get, you know, some kind of different color papers, and whatever the back is will match. So this is Just Cards. It's $22 if you pick up or come in person, and it's $26 if I ship it to you. Okay, so that's that class, April Just Cards. Here's my notes. Ladybug banners are sold out. Sorry, I don't have any more. And then birthday card buffet. I always do a birthday card buffet in April because it's my birthday month. There will be 8 to 10 choices. I haven't gotten that far. I have 3 so far. And I think they're like, oh, shoot. I forgot I didn't glue my boat on. Aren't they cute? I think they're all really pretty. And I try to make them really different. So that way, this is a special price. You pick the cards and it's $3 per card. It is available to go, but remember, if anything is stamped, you won't get it stamped. And in person, you know, then you would come and you would stamp that stuff on there. So birthday card buffet, and I will post by April 7th, I think, all the cards. I gotta get busy, and you have to RSVP with your requests by the 10th because I need time to prep them all. Okay, so that is all that part. I think I got it all. All right, so what am I going to show you how to make? I am going to show you, and let's see if you can, oh, you can see it in the video. Good. I probably should have picked a different one. I'm going to show you this little technique of, you know, I like strips, and I do this various ones all the time, and we're even going to change it up for this video. But you put all the strips on, and then if you see that, you put it through the embossing folder in your embossing machine. And so I'm going to show you, and then, you know, it's Friday fun, so I couldn't have something prepped and ready. No, this is the Magnolia embossing folder, in case you're wondering. And so this is a little more subtle. I think what we're going to do, you'll notice it more. And the sample I saw online used, let me show you this, the Parisian embossing folder. It is retiring, but I will not be parting with it. I would recommend you get this one. It's beautiful and it's super nice. So we're going to use that. But then there's more, as you know, has sometimes happens. I got this, I don't even know what a ranunculus is. I'm assuming it's this kind of flower, which kind of looks like a rose to me. But anyhow, I got this bundle. Oops, let's get it out of the glare. Okay, I can't get it out of the glare. I got this bundle last week, and I was thinking of this card once I made this one, and I was like, oh, that one's okay. And I'm like, and then I had just a whole bunch of great ideas. And so we're gonna use this bundle, we're gonna die cut a whole bunch of things, we are gonna have a grand old time. So the Ranunculus bundle is carrying over. It will be in the new annual catalog starting May, but I think maybe it won't be a bundle. So you would lose that 10%, but if you want to save 10%, you should totally order it now. Anyhow, that's what we're going to play with. So first we're going to get the paper ready, because that way it can dry while we stamp and do other things. Okay, so as I said, it's Friday fun. So this is how the paper comes to you. This was my brainstorm 20 minutes ago, because I had a totally different idea, but I was like, oh, I want to use that bundle, and I don't know, I just was called to these colors. So this is Gray Granite, Soft Succulent, Evening Evergreen. And I thought about trying to put a different, like a pink or something in there, but I just couldn't make it make me happy. So we're going to see. And remember, if it comes out not so good, it is okay. It's just paper. We can make another one another day. Okay. So I'm going to start. Oh, I have to cut strips. So I didn't even cut the strips yet. And my thought was to cut the strips. That piece looks kind of small. Oh, I think I was going to have to use, I think I didn't have a medium-sized piece. This is to cut something else. Okay, so we need to cut strips. I cut this piece of paper because we're going to layer it more. This is going to be a fancy card. This is like a more all the things cards. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, because we're going to cut it down. So we want to make our strips that long or longer. So we would need a trimmer. Okay, and then I'm also going to go with not necessarily straight strips. If you remember, it could have been a year ago, I did a card like this. Kylie and Bruno Bertucci from Australia, they like this. I mean, I've been making this kind of card too for a long time, but he did a really beautiful card. This is way longer than it needs to be, but he had done a really nice card with very intentional zigzags, and I made a bunch of them last year. It's very addicting. I really like them. So we're gonna do that. So see how I'm just cutting it at angles. Okay, and then let's do, I can cut this down to 5 1/2. Yeah, let's do 5 3/4. So I have more in case I want to play with, you know, where one is. So I'm going to do that. So Soft Succulent and Evening Evergreen are in colors, but there are 2021 in colors, so they will stay around for another year. And oh, I placed my pre-order this morning. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I spent all the money, and I even had a bunch of free money that I earned during celebration, but I got all the new in color stuff. There were quite a few bundles and suites on the pre-order list that were actually on my list. I got one that was, I think I only got one that was kind of on my get later list, but I was like, you know, I was in the moment and throwing things in the cart. So anyway, I will do an unboxing on Tuesday afternoon when my box gets here. I didn't do the overnight because it would come on Monday, and I work all day Monday, and it also costs more to do overnight, and because they don't deliver overnight on Saturday or Sunday, which I think is a little crazy. Okay, I'm gonna move this just to the side. We'll need it again. So anyway, Tuesday, surprise video on Tuesday, whenever I get my stuff. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for, here, my silicone, oh, it fell on the floor. Okay, my silicone mat. When you're using a lot of glue, I recommend you use a silicone mat. And you can order that from our catalog really easy. Okay, so how this works with the strippy technique, I don't know which, that sounds funny, the stripper technique, no, the strips. I'm gonna make them go to the edge. We just start gluing, and we just have fun, and you can decide if you want them to touch or if you want them to have a little bit of space. I'm gonna give them, I think I'm gonna give them space. All right, and then you need your glue. And I did order wipes. Somebody was teasing me a little bit. I wanna make sure I know where they are because I'm going to need them. Oh my goodness, and you're gonna laugh at this. Okay, so now I can't even find them. I might have to run over and get some. I ordered some wipes on Amazon, and I thought it said 4-packs, and I wondered why it was a little bit, you know, more expensive than I thought. I ordered like these unscented baby wipes to use to wipe off the gluey fingers. And then I get this big box, and no wonder, because it's 8-packs. I didn't even really want 4-packs. But that, you know, I don't know why when I was picking it, that seemed like the right thing. Yeah, so I have 8 packs. I don't have any babies, no grandbabies, no anything that needs 8 packs of baby wipes. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I might have to see if anybody on my team would like to buy a pack. Okay, so this is the fun part where we just chat and glue. Let me get that on there. Chat and glue. I am actually really bugged because I know I brought one of those packs of wipes over here, but I know where they are if I have to get them. They're just across the room. Yeah, so I guess somehow read the number. I swear it said 4, and I was already thinking 4 seemed like a lot. And then it was 8. All right, so I'm just leaving a little, see that little, what do you call that? I don't know, 16th? I don't even know what it is. Okay. You can really play with it however it makes you happy or unhappy, because sometimes you put it on and you're like, ooh, I don't really like that, but it'll be okay. And I'm just going to alternate them. And you can change the direction. Okay. You can pick, you know, if you have thin or, and some people will change the distance in the white, like make it wider or thinner. I think mine tends to be about, that one's very straight. Who cut that? You know who cut it, I cut it. I tend to keep my white about the same, but not always. Every once in a while I like to play with it. It's kind of like, remember I did that video on the floating technique? That was really fun. And you could vary same thing, how wide or how big your strips are and how much space is between them. Oh, I think this is gonna look really pretty. And you might be like, well, why? Okay, so this would make a great, more masculine card, right? Just add a nice circle with a sentiment in it and you could be done. But I think I'm gonna like the contrast of the graphic and the floral. I think that is very fun. Okay, so I gotta be really careful. That one gets really skinny at the end. So these kind of cards are great for making while watching something. Like if you have a TV or a iPad or whatever near your craft area, because you can kind of watch the show. I am a fan of cooking shows. You can watch the show and do this. Or of course you can do it with me here on video, and that could be quite entertaining, I'm sure. All right, let's see if this is too straight. No, I think it's fine. So this is a multi-step card. All right, this is definitely, a lot of times on Friday I give you really simple, really fast, easy cards. Not this Friday. This Friday we are truly having all the fun. And which one? The dark one. Oh, that's gonna come out perfectly. All right, and then we're gonna let this dry for a little bit before we cut it up. Oops. Okay, so the mini strips, oh, that would be a nicer name for it. The mini strips technique. Oh, and you know what? It'll be okay because I'm going to cut this down. I cut it bigger this time. Sometimes I forget and I cut it the size I want it to be, and then it's also a trick. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. Where am I going to put it? I'm going to put it over here. All right, let's close this up for a second. All right, so next up we're going to stamp a little bit. Okay, so I have, oh, let's see. I didn't even get the stamps out. All right, so I just want, now there is a die. You can stamp this flower and cut it out, which is super cool, but for my idea, I just want to stamp it in the gray granite, and we're going to cut it out in a circle. Okay, so your stamps, if you don't know, when you get them, they have the red rubber ones have that little coating. Will it fit on a, okay. And it will just fit on a regular, this is kind of the most standard, what is this? This is a D block. It'll fit on there. And then I want to stamp it in gray granite. Hey, Cheryl, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this, how do I say this again? Ranunculus on here. I don't know where I want it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. That is a very pretty stamp. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that there. And the hello. You know what? I think I want the hello in black. Okay, there's a little stamp that says hello, and it's a cute little, and there's a cute little die to cut it out. And then we're going to die cut all this stuff out, and then we'll cut our paper, and we should be able to just put our card together. All right, let me just get a little tiny scrap to put this on. Oh, I should show you. Nothing makes a crafter happier than when their scraps are organized. Look at this. So they're all in bags. Normally I throw them in the bin, and every once in a while I'll reorganize them. And then my friend Trisha showed me. She's like, oh, I did what you did, but she had them in bags. Look at that. So now I can find the colors really easy, and when I have scraps, I can put them in there really easy. So my friend Claire helped me get them all in there, and so I've been very much enjoying it. And I do, that's neutrals, and then I do yellow, reds, and oranges, and purples together, and then I do the blues and greens together. Ooh, okay, don't press so hard. I have a very inky pad. Okay, scissors. They did not get put away. Okay, so let's die cut this, a couple circles out, and then that should be dry, and we can trim it off, and we will emboss it. Did I smear it? Okay, I'm trying to let it sit a second. All right, so we're gonna need our big boss. This stamp set would actually work with the little boss, but to emboss the paper, I need it, so it's silly to, I don't need to use two different embossing machines. So we're gonna go with the big boss. Yeah, and that little boss is no longer on sale. Hope you got it if you wanted it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on this side. All right, so to die cut, remember you need your base plate, your thin die cut adapter, and then you need your two, I think of these as the bread, your two sandwich pieces. Okay, so I want, ooh, not that piece of black, this piece of black. We're gonna back our circle in black. All right, layering circles is what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna do the biggest ones. Yes, look how pretty that is. I'm gonna pull it a little to the side, because then my hello, I wonder if, hold on, let me make sure that's where I want it. Kind of want it this way. Okay, let's try that. All right, and then our hello is hopefully dry. And there's a tiny die in the set that fits that perfectly. That went on nicely, but I'm afraid. Let me get a tiny piece of washi tape. Sometimes when you go cranking, things go bouncing. I might have to try. I think they have fixed our magnetic plates, so I might have to try a magnetic plate with the new catalog. Okay. Put the bread on, put the top on our sandwich. Okay, this is going through. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to do one more because I wanna, there's a leaf I wanted to add to this that I was thinking about. So this is definitely Friday fun. This is like how, you know, what might work. Yes, because see how you only see just a little bit of the scallop. Very nice. And here is our super cute little hello. Now you could just stamp that and cut it down, but oh yeah, that looks nice. All right, and then this is what I forgot. I was gonna put this through at the same time, but we're gonna do it here. You know, they just put these extra dies. This is like a really, the in thing right now is that, and our new catalog has a lot of them, that there's just extra dies in the sets to really enhance it, and, you know, I don't know, they're just really cool. And we have new stitch shapes coming. If you remember, if you've been around with me for a while, you know I used to love our stitch shape dies. I don't remember what they're called, but I ordered them this morning, and they'll be here on Tuesday, and I will show them to you. Ooh, look how pretty that little guy is. I thought this guy would be really cute. Okay, so we're gonna poke out those little bits. Ta-da! Okay, And I think that's all I want for the things. All right, we're gonna move this for a second and then we'll bring it back and emboss our piece of paper. Okay, so we let our paper with all of our little strips dry. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we need to cut it down. Now here is the deal. The trimmer, sometimes, you know what, maybe if I do it from this side. But what I'm gonna do first is cut the pieces down. So if you cut your paper to the size, I like to put glasses on for this. If you cut your paper to the size you want, you could just cut it down. But a lot of times I like it to be bigger, but I need to have at least one edge that is flat. Otherwise I can't cut. And my scissors are gonna get all goopy. And it's pretty funny. I know a couple videos ago, I was like, oh, and then I'll show you how to clean your scissors. And I totally forgot to show you. And someone was like, Audra, how do you clean the scissors? You use an adhesive eraser. We don't sell them anymore. The ones I have, I think they're all Stampin' Up! Ones. But you could get one probably on Amazon or at your local craft store. Okay, because I need a straight edge to go up against my trimmer. Can I get those out of the way? Okay. All right, so we're gonna use that and we're gonna hope that this will work because I have a guillotine trimmer that was Stampin' Up! That they don't sell anymore. Okay. How did I do? You know what, so I'm gonna do that at, I want this to be 5 1/8, but I'm gonna go ahead and split the difference because I wanna make sure a really thin piece would be hard to do with all these layers and all this glue. But that, and having the part that's not even down is even better. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one. Ooh, all right, so then I gotta use that one. Okay, and then I need it to be 3/8. Okay, so I'm gonna do here. So we're gonna cut off from all the sides. And then the next time I do this, I might show you a totally different way. And that is okay. All right, so now this is gonna come to 5 1/8. I was just checking that you can see that in there. Yep, you can. Okay, 5 1/8. Ooh, doesn't that look pretty? I'm gonna save that. That looks like that needs to go on a card. And then it's gonna be 3 7/8 because we're gonna back it on a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of black. Is my thought. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that one looks like nothing. Because it's the vertical piece, so that doesn't even come out. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Look at our pretty piece. That is really pretty. Okay. This one is a little crazy. I think when I made this card before, I actually made a card using the little bits. All right, so I feel like this was cut correctly. Yes. Okay, so this is gonna go on here, and it should be a small border. Yes. All right, we're gonna test it out before we go too far. This is gray granite. I was thinking I would use this as the card base. For some reason, this stamp set was just like calling me to gray granite. Wow, those colors are so pretty together. Oh, I didn't, okay, it's a good thing I did not put it on because we are gonna feminize this little piece. We're gonna girly it up with our embossing folder. That is gonna look really pretty. But this by itself would make a super cool masculine card. Okay, so here was what I was gonna teach you. Besides the mini strips technique, I was gonna teach you how to emboss your piece of paper that has all your strips on it. And if you missed the beginning, I did show a sample using the Magnolia thing. This is the Parisian embossing folder. And you know what? I haven't checked. The list of things that are selling out is growing. So you may want to check that out if you're looking for something that's on sale. It is growing because I looked really fast like yesterday. Okay, so to emboss with a 3D embossing folder, you need the base plate, your embossing folder. It is recommended you put the fold to go in, and then you need number 4, which is the gray one. And that's all. If your embossing folder is thinner, the sandwich is a little bit different. But it's all on the main plate, it will tell you. It looks so cool. I know you can't see it. Here, wait, let me move this out of the way and I can show it to you. Okay. So look at our texture. So I think a 3D one works the nicest because you'll notice a little bit more. Oh, that looks so pretty. And so the sample I saw used this. I think they used that Easter set that I just used on Monday. But when I saw the Parisian thing, it made me think of this Ranunculus romance set. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. How are we doing on time? Okay, we're going to be done in like 5 minutes, my friends. Because we got to figure out, I feel like it's going to need ribbon. Okay, you know what? So this part I can glue on. I also recommend, oh, hey, Carlin. Yeah, you like these colors? Aren't they pretty? I think they're so pretty. And it all stemmed from seeing someone, and the card I saw, she used really bright colors, which is pretty. And the Easter, the little teeny chick, the one that I said I don't really like, the chick. But she used this Parisian folder, and I was like, oh my goodness, I like that. And then I thought of the Parisian folder, made me think of the Ranunculus romance bundle I hadn't used yet. And then that made me think of gray granite. And then these are the colors that ended up in my head going with gray granite. So I was thinking pastels at first. See, I got my nails done, feeling all nice and pastel-y and Eastery. All right, so look at this. Ooh, yeah. Although, maybe I want it this way. Yeah, I think I want it that way. I don't know why. And it looks like I lost a little bit there in the cutting, but I think it'll be okay. All right, and then, let's see what we got, because then maybe the black sparkle ribbon. That might work. Okay, hold on. I can glue these two together. So what I do when I'm like figuring out, I do always do the dry run, right? But then there's certain things you know are going to go together. Like, ooh, like we ran out of adhesive. Let's see. Does this one have any in it? Nope. I've got 2 empty ones. Okay, so I'm going to grab an adhesive, but I have one right here. Refill. The refills are still out of stock, my friends. Hopefully this week they'll be in because, I mean, I just placed 2 orders today because you can't expedite your catalogs, which, by the way, if you don't have a demonstrator you work with and you're not a demonstrator and you would like a new annual catalog, let me know. It'll take them longer to get here. And if you're on my team and you want to buy a couple catalogs from me, we can do that. But, yeah, so I will get catalogs ready and get them out when I get them. So just let me know. You can send me an email. You can message me. I'm going to start making a list. And I am going to have a catalog launch in May. I'm going to do it online, but I'm going to have a yard sale first. I don't know. I'm working on the details. April, May, details are coming. Hey, Beth, happy Friday. I know. It's nice that it's Friday. Okay. I'm thinking this, and then I was thinking this little shrubbery would go behind. There's also, I don't know if we need it, so there's a big leaf, but I feel like that would go when you're doing that big flower. I don't know. I'm not brave enough to do that big flower right now. There's a little fleur-de-lis thing. But you know what? I think that looks nice. Although, you know what might be neat? Oh, shoot. See, this is why I shouldn't have attached it. Because this stamp set, hold on, this card is definitely an over-the-top card. We are going to fix this. Okay. I like all that. But what I'm thinking is, we do want to pop that up. I was like, oh no, I don't want to pop it up. I want to stamp this other stuff on the back. Hold on. I know I have white paper here. Here we go. Wait a minute. See, you thought, oh my gosh, she is done. And then she's like, no, we are going to stamp this little grid thingy in Stamped Off Soft Succulent is my new thought. And then we're going to restamp that flower and we will die cut it out really fast. It will only take a moment. Okay. This is writing, so it does kind of matter. Well, we're going to stamp it off anyway. Which way is up? Ah, that way is up. I don't know what it says. Is it in French? Because there's a little Eiffel Tower on here. Ooh, sorry, my friends. Sorry. There we go. Nope, it is not in French, but I do not know what it says. Okay, all that to change this card a little bit. Okay, gray granite. We need another piece of white so we can stamp the flower, and we'll die cut it out real fast. Oh, and if you were looking other Stampin' Up! News, the Waves of the Ocean, you know how there's that paper and gems and stuff that are limited? The foil is gone, the gems are gone. I did order DSP today because my friends, we are going to have a really cute banner this summer. Really, I think it's going to be really adorable. A oceany, beachy themed banner that I'm working on with the Maryland Stampers folks. And so, hold on, I got to clear space. And I'm hoping I can, I don't know, I guess we'll cut another black one. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I had to order paper because I am going to use that paper, and you won't be able to get it. And if you're thinking it's something you would want to share with your customers, then you should order some of that paper so that you could make a banner. And Maryland Stampers sells them in a 4-pack, or I think also individually. I don't know, maybe they only sell them in a 4-pack. Okay, that's going there. We need a piece of black scrap, of which I have plenty back here. Anyhow, that's what I'm working on. Lots of different stuff. Oh, you know what? We're going to have to use a bigger piece of black. We'll use this one. We'll use this one. Do you have a stack of little pieces of basic white? I do, Louise. This stack is at 3.5 by 3.5, and it's because it fits this big circle. So I do have a stack of those. Otherwise, I just have a bin with all the little pieces that get cut off. But I like this size because it's like easy to grab and easy to use. Yeah, so I do. Not always, but sometimes when I'm cutting, like if I'm cutting these for something else, I'll cut extras so that I will have, you know, a stack of small pieces. Okay. Oh, and Louise, I'm really sorry you missed the windmill. That was a super fun project. Oh, I don't know. It's one of those things, you know, where you have 100 ideas and you'd like to make them all happen. But yeah, so... and the Ladybug Banner is sold out, so if you missed that, I am sorry. It won't be done until towards the end of April. I am working on it. I'm going to be working on it this week, actually, because I have a lot of things coming into April. Okay, flowers, circle, circle. Yeah, normally I would like to have a smaller piece so I don't waste as much black, but I will cut that end of it off and put that in my scrap bin. There we go. Sorry, you're going to get a little camera shake as that goes through. Okay, let's hope I got good cuts and I didn't mess it up. It's so funny. I was like, no, I just want to stamp the flower on there. And then look at me. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I like it. Okay. Okay, let's put this one together. And I'll use that other one, Never You Fear. And I did restock this. Yep. Okay, so my circle's going on with my little bit of stamped off soft succulent. All right. The last decision was, do we need ribbon? I think we might not need ribbon. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. It might be just a matter of putting it together now. Definitely dimensionals on the flower and dimensionals on the little guy. I don't think we need any ribbon. I think we are good to go. Okay, let's put it together. All right, so since all that stuff's going on top, I'm just going to go ahead and attach this first. It is so windy outside. I don't know how many people got the storm on the East Coast. A lot of us got a big storm last night. Ours was, and it was right when I was going to bed, so I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, and then this is going to get glued down because I don't like to dimensional because most of my cards, ooh, but this is going to go, ooh, hold on. Most of my cards get mailed Oh yeah, that's gonna be better like that. Okay, so this can get glued on. So I like to only have, if possible, one set of dimensionals. And why am I using glue? Because it's going on the 3D embossed piece, which is what I think I was saying when I glued on, but then I got distracted. So it happens. Yeah, so if I ever don't finish a sentence here and you need to know the answer, just comment and let me know. And it'll be even better if you tag me, then I will definitely get a notification. I think that I went. Okay, so we're gonna glue up. We're gonna use. You know what? We're gonna use glue, but I should put it over to the side. All right. So this Ranunculus, I can't say the word. Why does Stampin' Up? I know it's really actually the flower's name, so this one is not Stampin' Up's fault. The Ranunculus romance set is in the mini. You can buy it now as a bundle for 10% savings. You see me changing my mind, don't you? You see it happening. Yep. So you can get that bundle now. It is carrying over, so if you are a demonstrator, sometimes it's nice to know that. All right, we're gonna dimensional the heck out of this cute little rose, this Ranunculus. Look at that. I learned how to say peony. I've learned how to say Ranunculus, unless I'm saying it wrong. I'm learning all about flowers. Will that fit? Yeah. Okay, so let's stick this on. Woo. Okay, that's going on there. And then I am going to have that come across, so it just needs one dimensional, and then we'll put a, ooh, it's a little bit too big. We'll do one of these edges. And then we'll put a glue dot to help anchor it. Ooh, I feel like we need, no, I know what gems we need. 10 points for you if you can guess what embellishments we are going to add. Well, hold on. Maybe you won't, you might earn 5 points because I have two choices. Are any of these colors, so this is the ones that are now out of stock. They're gone. The Rhinestone Waves. They are all in different blues and greens. So that's why I was wondering if any of them kind of matched. But I think we're going to go with the 100% awesome matte black dots. Because I have all that. Oh, this is so pretty. Something sparkly would go. Just like our basic rhinestones or the opal. I think they're called opal rounds or something. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. They would also go nicely. I'm going to do a little one. I can get it off there. Oh my goodness, it's running away from me. All right, little guy. Isn't that funny? Like the last thing, and I can't decide where to put it. Okay, I'm just gonna put it there. And that, oh, that is a pretty card. But I don't think I could use it in the card buffet, maybe. But no, it's too involved. It's too involved. But here, so look, super different looking. Oh my gosh, it's so fun to see them together. So this one is all pastels, and I used the Magnolia embossing folder because I was going for a soft little look. Hi, Angie. Oh, thank you, Carlin. I'm so glad you like it. And then this one is still soft and beautiful, but in a very different, oh, that is a pretty card. Okay, I like that card a lot. So there you go. If you make one, whether you just emboss your things or you do the strippy technique, I would love to see it. Tomorrow, I will post a picture of these and feel free to share there. All right, let me see if I can. Yay! So thank you so much. Yes, Marilyn, you're right. I think it feels very sophisticated. I don't know. I am very pleased with that card. So I hope that you like this little tutorial. I hope that it's helpful to you. If you want to know about my classes coming up in the month of April 2022, definitely go back to the very beginning and check those out because RSVPs are due over the next couple weeks. So have a great Friday, a great weekend. I will see you next time.